हेलो स्टूडेंट्स। सो फिर से मैं आ गया विथ 4 क्वेश्चंस। ओके, बट इस बार चैप्टर होगा मैग्नेटिक फोर्स एंड टॉर्क। ओके, सो दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन फ्रॉम दिस चैप्टर मैग्नेटिक फोर्स एंड टॉर्क। ओके, so let's see those 4 questions and we will learn. Okay, like the previous videos, we will learn how to solve the problems, how much we have to write. Okay, we will not write many things, we will write to the point answer and we will solve the numericals properly. Okay, so this is our first question. Okay, so you all can see the first question is write the expression of magnetic force acting on a moving charge in an uniform magnetic field. Okay, so in this problem you do not ask to write, any particular magnetic force formula. You do not ask to write the expression for maximum magnetic force, write the expression for minimum magnetic force, or you are not asked to write the only magnitude of magnetic force. You are asked to write the in general expression, right? So in magnetic force we need three things. Okay, suppose this is a region, okay, so cross means we all know that magnetic field lines are entering, right? So here this is magnetic field B vector. Okay, a charge is entering, this is a charge Q with velocity V. Okay, here we don't know about the angle. Suppose the angle between B and V is theta. Okay, so theta is the angle between B and V. So what will be the expression? So magnetic force expression FB equal to, okay, Q then V cross B. Okay, FB equal to QV cross B. After that, here you mention where V is the velocity of charged particle, velocity of charged particle. Okay, velocity of charged particle. B is the magnetic field intensity, magnetic field intensity. Okay, okay, or sometimes it is not also written as magnetic flux density. Okay, so our answer will be only this much, that this is the correct expression. Okay, then do not leave it here, as I tell always mention the terms. Okay, so this is the correct way to write. Okay, so come to the next problem. So this is our next problem. So next problem, you all can see that if a charged particle of charge Q enters into a uniform magnetic field B with velocity V, write the condition for maximum and minimum force on the charge and also write their values. That means you have to write the condition and then the expression, mathematical expression of maximum and minimum force. Okay, so our force formula is in vector form FB equal to QV cross B, right? This is our vector form. If you want to write the magnitude only, because at the end you have to write the values. Okay, write their values. So it will be QVB sine theta. What is theta? Theta is the angle between V and B. Okay, suppose this is B and this is V. Okay, then the angle between V and B, always we will take the small angle. Okay, smaller angle. So V cross B. Okay, okay, now condition for maximum. So our first one, condition for maximum, right? Condition for maximum means here charge, velocity, magnetic field, all are constant. Okay, all are given in question, they are constant, you cannot change them. So there is only one variable, the variable is sin theta. Okay, the variable is sin theta. That means we can change the angle between V and B. So condition for maximum means the sin theta will be maximum. Okay, sin theta maximum means, so condition is when sin theta equal to 1, maximum value of sin theta equal to 1. That means theta equal to 90 degree. So we will write in proper way that when condition is what? when v is perpendicular to b. Okay, so in this case what will be the value? So in this case the value will be f max. F max will be simply qvb. Okay, f max will be simply qvb. Come to the second thing, that is minimum. Condition for minimum. Condition for minimum. Okay, condition for minimum. Condition for minimum, again sin theta. What is the minimum value of sin theta? Minimum value of sin theta is 0. That means theta will be 0 degree or 180 degree. Okay, so 0 degree means if this is b, this will be v. Okay, parallel. And 180 degree means if this is b, this will be v in the opposite direction. Okay, so again you will write in proper way. So when v is parallel to b, okay, or v is anti-parallel to b, and what will be the minimum value? What will be the minimum value? F minimum. So minimum value of sin theta equal to 0, so f minimum will be 0. Okay, f minimum will be 0. Clear? So in this way you have to write. Okay, this is not a 1 mark question, this will be a 2 mark question. Okay, this will be a 2 mark question. Clear? So come to the third question. Okay, so students, this is our third question, as you all can see, right? So an electron moving with a velocity this enters in a magnetic field this at an angle 30 degree. Calculate the magnetic force on the electron. Okay, so as I tell always that सबसे पहले क्या करना है? सबसे पहले जो चीज़ दिया हुआ है, ओके, जो चीज़ मिल रहा है क्वेश्चन से वो सब लिख लो. ओके, दैट मीन्स गिवन दैट, इन दिस वे यू राइट गिवन दैट क्या क्या दिया हुआ है? मूविंग विथ वेलोसिटी, सो v इज गिवन. ओके, 5 × 10⁷ मीटर पर सेकेंड. Enters in a magnetic field, b is given. Okay, 1 Weber meter minus 2. Always keep in mind all the units will be SI unit, and theta equal to 30 degree. So all are in SI unit, no need to change any quantity. Now we know what we know, FB equal to QVB sin theta. Here you don't have to find the direction. Calculate the magnetic force on the electron. That means here you have to find only the magnitude. Okay, because no directions are given for v, b, we cannot find the direction. And the charge is electron. Okay, charge is electron. That means q equal to 1.6 × 10⁻⁻19. Again, very important part. When you are finding the magnitude, of force, do not put negative sign to any quantity. Here charge is electron, that means we know charge of electron is minus 1.6 × 10⁻⁻19, but don't put negative sign because we are finding only value. Okay, so every quantity will put with their magnitude only. Okay, only magnitude, सिर्फ magnitude into v. V is 5 × 10⁷. b is 1, and sin theta means sin 30 degree, and unit will be Newton. This is force. Okay, after that calculator. Okay, 1.6 10⁻⁻19 into 5 into 10⁷. Okay, into sin 30. So 4 × 10⁻⁻12. 4 × 10⁻⁻12 Newton. Okay, again you check. 1.6 × 10⁻⁻19. Okay, into velocity is given 5 × 10⁻⁷. Magnetic field 1 into sin 30. So 4 × 10⁻⁻12. Okay, so this is the way. So this is the correct answer. Okay, so you will get full mark. Okay, so let's check the answer. The answer will be 4 × 10⁻⁻12, as you can see here. 4 × 10⁻⁻12. Sorry, here it will be Newton. Magnetic force, it will be Newton. Okay, it will be Newton. Okay, Okay, so moving to the next question, question number 4. So students, this is question number 4, as you all can see, right? So read the question again, note down the given quantities, as I tell always. So a particle having charge 5 microcoulomb, so given that q equal to 5 microcoulomb, so 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. Magnetic field is given here, magnetic field is given in vector form. Okay, so minus 3 k cap Tesla with a velocity, velocity is also given in vector form, that means 2 into 10 to the power 4 I cap meter per second. Calculate the magnitude of magnetic force and also the direction. Okay, so first of all, let's see the magnitude. For magnitude, we know magnetic force Fb equal to QVB sin theta. Now note down here that theta is not given. Theta is not given. What is theta? Theta क्या है? Theta है B magnetic field and velocity का बीच का angle. Right? Magnetic field and velocity का बीच का angle is theta. Okay. Now look. Here B is along k cap. K cap means minus k cap, obviously minus k cap. Minus k cap means along negative z axis. Negative z axis we take of in generally inside. Negative z axis means inside. Okay, negative z axis means inside. So this is the inside magnetic field B. Okay, and V is given along x axis. So V is in this direction along x axis V. Okay. Now what is the angle between x axis and z axis? What is the angle? Angle between x axis and z axis. So angle between x and z. What is the angle between them? What is the angle? Angle is 90 degree. They are perpendicular. So here it will be sin 90. That means Q 5 into 10 to the power minus 6 microcoulomb. V is 2 into 10 to the power 4. All are in SI unit. Okay. Before putting all the values in equation, always check whether all the quantities are in SI unit or not. Again look, when I am writing B, I am not putting minus sign, because minus sign will come into the direction only. We are finding magnitude first of all into sin 90. Sin 90 means 1. Okay, so calculate, again use calculator. That means 5 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 2 into 10 to the power 4. Okay, into magnetic field is 3. Okay, that means here we are getting 0.3. Okay, let's check again. 5 into 10 to the power minus 6 into B is 3 into 2 into 10 to the power 4. Yes, so 0.3. so we are getting 0.3. what will be the unit? This is force. Force means Newton, right? Newton. Now second part is find the direction of magnetic force also. Now direction. Now for the direction, write the 3 unit vectors in this way, as we write always: I cap, j cap, k cap. When if we go anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise this, if we go anti-clockwise then it will be positive, if we go clockwise then it will be negative. Now look, so Q, our formula is Q V cross B, right? Our formula is Q V cross B. So V is along x-axis I cap, cross B is along minus k cap, that means I cap cross k cap with minus sign. So first check I cap cross k cap. What about I cap cross k cap? So I cap cross k cap means we are going in this direction, I2k. I2k means this is which kind of rotation? This is, here we are seeing clockwise rotation. So clockwise rotation means I cap cross k cap. Okay, so I cap cross k cap. I cap cross k cap will give us minus j cap, right? Only this part. I cap cross k cap will give us minus j cap, right? Now one minus sign is already there, so minus of minus j cap, that means it will be plus j cap. Okay, this part you don't have to show. This part you don't have to show. You find in the rough page. Okay, and directly write the answer, or you can show it, no problem. So 0.3 Newton plus j cap. J cap means along y axis, plus means positive y axis. So here write direction along positive y axis. Okay, Clear. So let's see the solution. So the solution is you all can see 0.3 Newton, 0.3 Newton along y-axis. Y-axis means obviously positive y-axis. Okay. So in this way we have to solve. Okay. So this was the 4 questions of today's. Okay. Again I will come back in the next day with 4 more questions. So in the meantime, you all keep reading properly. Okay. And thank you everyone.